like my nails? Do you like them? Hello! What's up? I just posted a video with the mic and I know the sound isn't that great, but they were like a tenner on Amazon, so we're working with what we have. But today I thought I could do a quick little video. It's a little bit structured. I have notes. So if you see me looking over here, that's what I'm looking at, but it's just a smaller video because I am working on my first sort of big thing that I want to do, which is a video series. I'm doing research on that. But yeah, I thought today I would do a video about an album. An album that I like a lot more than Britney Jean. I thought I will do one about an album that I actually quite like. I don't have the CD of it because the CD is expensive and I'm not forking out like 30 quid for a CD, but this album is, in my opinion, a little bit underrated. I want to talk about an album that I think is up there with some of the greats of 2007. I'm talking about Hilary Duff's Dignity. So, this album, getting into a little bit of the history before I talk about the music, this album was her fourth studio album after her self-titled, and it was technically released after her greatest hits compilation album, but I'm not counting that as a studio album because it's all just old songs. The album was released, I think, early 2007. Let me check. March. So this album was released March 2007, but it was recorded throughout 2006. And this album felt very different because it sort of pivoted from that that teeny bop pop rock sound, and it was more dance pop and electro pop. It's got influences of like rock and hip hop and Middle Eastern music, and you can definitely hear that throughout some of the songs. But the main sort of sound of the album is dance pop and electro pop. And I think it's a pretty good one. I think it does sound pretty well. It's not perfect. There's some tracks that are a little bit teeny bop, but we'll get into that. This was the first album where she was a co-writer on all of the songs apart from one. Her previous albums, she only did some writing on some of the songs, but this was the first one where she wrote on every song apart from one, which was Outside of You, which was a track written by and for Pink. And you can definitely hear that in that song. There's definitely some Pink sounding vibes in that song. Now, the singles are interesting because the lead single, Play With Fire, was a flop. It really was a flop, and it was released sort of the tail end of summer 2006, and it was for Material Girls. It was used, and it was for that movie Material Girls with her and her sister. A weird choice for the lead single. It's not my favourite song. It sounds like what they would have given to Ashley Tisdale for her first album. I think it completely misrepresents the album, and I think it was a really bad choice to make that the lead single. The second single, though, With Love, we all know that song for the dance breaks. It was released February 2007. That song, it's like, I think it's really good, and I think it sort of represents the album a bit more. And it did a lot better. Play With Fire didn't chart. This song charted on the Billboard Hot 100, and it charted here. It charted 24 in America and 29 on our top 40. But the third single is one of the best songs on the album, in my opinion, and that's Stranger. This song is so fucking good. This song is like, I love it. And it sounds like a song you'd hear for like a Britney B-side, like an In the Zone or a Blackout B-side song. I love it. It's so good. Let's get into all the tracks. So first track, funny enough, is Stranger. And it's a great opening track. To have that open the album, that should have been, out of the three singles, that should have been the lead single. because it just opens the album so well. Very fun, very cunty, very fresh sounding, and you can really hear those Middle Eastern influences in this song and some of the other tracks, but definitely in this song you can hear it in the production. It's just so good. One of the best songs in the album. Track 2, Dignity. Title track. Cute. Love the chorus. It's just so catchy. The one thing about this album is I find a lot of the choruses are very good and very catchy. I'll catch myself singing them quite a lot of the time. But yeah, Dignity is a cute, fun little bop. Yeah. Next, track 3, we have With Love. That dance. Fucking, I love that. You know what's so funny? She does it with the same energy, but always slightly different. And I love that she was just like, it's the move with the mic where she's like, "Go girl," you know. It's iconic. It's a really good song outside of the dance, like the dance and the videos. It's an iconic song. Next we have Danger. Danger feels like Stranger's little sister in the sense that it's the same vibes. They both sound similar. Gives off the same sort of energy. And I still like it. It's still cute, but like this song's not as good as Stranger. Track 5 is, I'm just going to call it Woman. Got a different title. I feel more comfortable just calling it Woman because I don't want to. There's been discussions about the first word and who can't say it, and I don't feel comfortable saying it, so I'm just going to call the track Woman. Very fun song. Very intriguing. It's got very interesting production. And it's very much a song of its time. I don't think it'd be called this now. I think it would have a different title. But it's fun. It's a fun song. And it's interesting. That and Stranger, I think, is written about what was going on with her parents at the time. Although it was messy, it created some great songs. Because Woman and Stranger, like 2 of the strongest tracks on this album. And then we have Never Stop. People thought that we couldn't be, but we never stopped. I like the production. And it's fun. It feels like an Ashley Tisdale song. It sounds like what I'd hear on Ashley Tisdale's first album. Or like a Disney Channel star. And I think she was trying to get out of that image at this point. It's just, yeah. But it's like right smack in the middle of the album. And usually that's where the albums usually sort of teeter in quality in the middle. But then we get track 7, No Work, No Play. You don't have to slide. Life's not one big high. It's very jazzy, very chill, and it's like a nice change of pace. I like her vocals on it, and I think it stands out on this album. I wrote, I think this would slap if you were high, if you had like smoked a joint. If I had smoked a joint, I'd love this song. It's just so like chill and relaxed. It still fits the vibe of the album. Track 8, Between You and Me. It's a fun song. It still has that teeny sound, but it's a little less noticeable. It's very fun, and I love the chorus is great. I have track 9, Dreamer. Considering what the song is about, I love how sort of playful the song is. Considering it's about a stalker. She says it's about a stalker, but many people speculate that it's about her very real stalker at the time. It gives very Ijabal energy. It's very much like, hee hee. It's underrated. It's a fun track. Number 10, we have Happy. All the things you put me through, I'm finally getting over you. Weakest song. It's my least favourite. It's just kind of boring and it's really forgettable. But I like the production. But the lyrics and just like, it's just kind of like, meh. Meh. Then we have Burned. Somebody's knocking and somebody wants me. Quite a subtle, spooky sounding song. It's very low key. Sounds very Gwen Stefani like, and I mean that as a compliment. Gwen Stefani of the 2000s, not Gwen Stefani now, because. But the song, I like it. It's very like, and her vocals on the song's also very cool. Like she has great vocal delivery on this song. Track 12, Outside of You. The Pink song. Very pop rock. It's like I think this is the song that stands out the most on this album for how different it sounds compared to the rest of the tracks, but it still fits. It's not one of those songs where it's like, why is this here? This sticks out like a sore thumb. It's very much like, oh, this sounds different, but it still fits the vibe of the overall sound. And there's definitely things in there that you can hear like, oh, that's Pink. Pink wrote that. Track 13, I Wish. I love this song. I don't even know what is about it that I like so much. I just like it. I like the sound. I like how groovy it is. I like the sort of tongue in cheek of the way she's singing. It's a song that I've imagined what a music video would look like for it. Love the song. I just love how. And it also just like comes out of nowhere. It's one of those songs where I'm like, oh, we're still getting like hits and bops at the end of this album. Fierce. And then finally, track 14, lead single, Play with Fire. Again, it's an interesting choice that this was one, the lead single, and two, put at the end of the album. I don't know if they were like banking on this being a hit, but it's just like, it's fine. It's not bad. It's not a bad song. I don't mind listening to it. I like listening to it actually, but I just don't, it's not that girl. It's not lead single, it's not album closer. It gives very much like track 8, like right in the middle. You know what I mean? Final thoughts on this album. I really like it. I think it's a great piece of like late 2000s music. I think it's like to me it's sort of like a hidden gem. I think it's got some fantastic songs on there. I think the overall album, it's not perfect, but like I would argue that it's maybe it could sit up there, wherever there is, with great albums of like the late 2000s, but it's not perfect. To me, Hilary Duff's Dignity is Blackout's younger sister. It's got the energy, but it's got like the less polish, the sort of more immature sound. But like when this album hits, in my mind, when it hits, it hits. When the songs are good, the songs are good. Like Stranger, With Love, No Work, No Play, Woman, I Wish. They're definitely standouts. But yeah, I think overall, this album's very good and you should give it a listen. It's not perfect. There'll be songs on there for everyone. I don't listen, when I listen to the full album, I skip a couple of the tracks. I think for me, I like an album that can take big swings and like sometimes miss. It's what I like about Blackout. Except Blackout hits most of the time. But it's an album that takes big swings with its production and its lyrics and its, energy. And this album feels the same in that sense. But it misses a bit more of its swings. But I hope you all enjoyed me talking about Hilary Duff's Dignity. If you want more videos like this where I just speak about the one album, let me know. I'm saying that hoping people will answer. But yeah, that's it. Okay. Love you guys. Don't forget to smile.
Yeah. Okay, love you guys. Don't forget to smile.
I will see you all in the next one. Bye.